Hello Pearls, and welcome back to my channel. This is the first video of 2020 where it's just you and I. So welcome back. The holidays have passed and we're on to a brand new year, and there were some things that there were so many things that I want to share with you guys, and so many things that have been laid on my heart and on my spirit. And the reason why I've decided to do this video is because it was laid on my spirit that, especially with something that I dealt with, that it's okay if you're not okay. It really, truly, honestly is. So all of the kids, pretty much, I'll share my story with you. All of the kids all left and went back to their own lives. We have 4 children. We're a blended family here. And this was the first year in probably 8 or more years where all 4 of our children were actually home for the holiday, or home under one roof for any reason. And the house got quiet. We got things back in order. And I started to feel, and actually, honestly, before this took place, I started to feel myself in a place of what now? I have several businesses so that I'm really not working a 9-to-5 anymore. My husband and I are in a good place. Just so many things are going very well, and I'm very blessed. But I started to feel that I was running and moving, but not moving with a purpose. And if you've, and welcome to my new subscribers. If you don't know, I'm big on being present. I'm big on purpose. I'm big on triggers, and just big on finding your truth and being comfortable in your own skin and in you as a person. So with that, I do a lot of self-assessment. I do. And sometimes I can find myself a little lost in there. But I started to do this. I started to feel that I was not meeting certain goals. I had not arrived. I had not, I should be this, I should be that, I should be doing this, we should be here, things should be a certain way at a certain time. And, I've actually done a video on, it's okay, nobody's keeping score and being overwhelmed, and I'll link those videos down below. And I actually had to stop and listen to my own advice. And I've told you on this channel many a times, I suffer through and go through and endure many of the things that I talk to you about. And I just like to tell you how I've come through and also help you to come through yourself. So I actually decided to, talk to my husband about it. And when I'll go through the steps that I want to share with you on how to get through this and how to, find your truth and just how to just, like I said, how to get through it. I actually, one of the steps is to talk to somebody. I talked to my husband, and I poured out and said, I feel lost. I just don't feel that I am where I should be. And he also reminded me of my lesson that I taught on the channel, but he also poured into me some blessing and some love and some, assurances, and let me know that, I am on the right path. There is no written law of where I should be at this age, at this point, and so forth and so on. And he just really made it all better. And sometimes, and if he hadn't done it, then I would have sought counseling and really would have talked to my mentors and my life coaches and really try to get through that. So that's what this video was all about. That, I went through it, and it was laid on my heart and spirit that I was going through it. But there are some of us out here that are going through this, and we need to hear this. Number one, you don't have to have it all together. That's one of the things that I realized and that I know to be true. You don't have to have it all together. You don't. There is nowhere written on earth that says by this age you need to do this, by that age you need to be doing that. If you have kids, that you need to, there is like no life format that says that, there's no tick, there's no tally sheet, but the ones that we put on ourselves. So I just want to give you that. I pray that this releases and blesses you, that to know that there is no handbook on what you should be doing with your life at a specific amount of time. There's nothing that you need to have had there is no set law on age and success and just overall what you should be or not be doing, or what you should have or have accomplished at a certain point in time in your life. There is no such thing. And that when you are hurting, and this kind of leads me to the second point, is that in going through this assessment, it's okay. It's okay that you have doubt. It's okay if you're unsure. It's okay if you're hurting. It's okay if you're still processing something and you're grieving. It's okay that if you have doubts and hurts because of doubts, and it's okay, because what happens is we tend to put on a face for other people. And a lot of that's because we don't want people in our business. That's not what I'm talking about, because I understand that. But, when we are around those people that we love, know, and trust, our good girlfriends and so forth and so on, it's okay to not be all right. It's okay to take the mask off and say, I'm dealing with it. I'm dealing with something. I'm going through something right now. It's okay to be in your own head. Okay? So take off the stresses and just allow yourself to be. The third point is you're a human being. The definition of being is, existing, living. You are a human that is existing and living. You are being. So all of us, no one is exempt from the trials and tribulations of life. You've heard me say that many times on this channel. And so it's okay. Be what you need to be when you need to be it as a human being. Do that. You owe that to yourself. That's your right. So, if you need to, that's what I mean by when I was talking about this, the second point is, that's why I say it's okay to be whatever it is that you are at the time, be it doubt, be it hurt, be it, feeling defeat, feeling like, feel how you want to feel. Okay. But when you are feeling these things and when you are in your process, this is what I want you to do. The very next point is get help and talk to someone that you trust. The person that you know, or the people that you know that you can be vulnerable with and honest with. Those people that you trust to tell everything else to. Don't wallow, and not wallow, I don't want to say wallow, but don't get so consumed that you get lost in it, because that's when it gets dangerous. Okay. And if you need, some type of counseling or what have you, seek the help that you need, because some of the things that we're dealing with do require an outside source, a neutral party, to just give us that therapy and give us that counseling and give us that coaching and whatever, level that you feel like you need. I'm always preaching this on this channel. Seek the help that you need. But to bring it back down a little bit before we go clinical about it, just reach out to a friend. Just, do what I did. I did seek out a really good friend of mine, and as well as my husband. And I said, I need to talk. I'm not okay. I'm going through this. I feel like that. And I just poured it all out. And I just said, I don't know that you can help me fix it, but I really need somebody to hear me and listen to me and just, help me figure this out, because I can't do it myself. And, yes, I am a life coach, but I do have life coaches. I do have plenty of mentors. I do have prayer partners. I have it. You name it, I have it. I have a circle of a team, to help me through, because there are times too with the clients that I have that I sometimes absorb, because I'm blessed with empathy. And so I absorb a lot on, and I need to be able to process that as well. So out of it all, I want you to take these points away from it. It is okay if you're not okay. You don't owe anybody anything. You don't have to put on a facade. You don't have to put on a mask and walk around in this world like you got it all together, because I promise you on life, nobody has it all together. No one is living this perfect, flawless, no problems, no stress, no hurts, pains, doubts, insecurities. Nobody has that life. If you are on this earth, you're dealing with something. Period, point blank. So you don't have to front, quote unquote, for anybody. Now, Like I said before, no, you don't have to, put all your business out there and tell people. You don't have to do that. You don't have to put it on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok and all this other stuff that's out here. No, that's not what I'm saying. But, you could, it's okay if you say, I'm dealing with some stuff. And you confront and you can act like it's all good with you if you want to. But I'm not afraid to admit that I'm going through some stuff right now until I figure it out or until the answer is revealed to me and prayer is answered and so forth and so on. I'm just going to be this way for a minute. And you like it, you love it, you don't, act accordingly. And then also when you reach out to the persons that you know that you can trust, that love you and want the best for you and that you can trust your business with, reach out to them and say, I really need to talk. I'm not okay. I'm not okay. You have little kids, you have children, just say, Mommy's not okay. Mommy's dealing with something right now. Mommy loves you, but even your mate that I'm not okay right now. I'm just not okay. And you don't have to justify not being okay. Let's get that straight too. You don't have to justify your feelings. That goes back into the front end. You don't have to justify being a human being and having these issues and having these doubts and stuff. If you look at my very first video on this channel, when I said, stop second and doubting your emotions, own them, because it's true and you have a right to them. They're given to you for a reason. We were born with emotion for a reason. Who is somebody to tell you that you don't have the right to be that way? And I'm not saying allow it to consume you so that you're not functioning. Because remember, this is all about still owning it and having it and dealing with it, but you still have to function day to day. And if it gets to the point that you are feeling like you are swallowing down and you're getting all consumed and it is starting to affect your day to day, you really need to seek some serious help, because it will be such a benefit to you and you'd be surprised. And if you need that additional help, or if you need help finding resources on a more clinical standpoint, because remember, I am a life coach. I'm not a licensed therapist. Okay. So if you need something that's beyond my scope where you might need that extra, then please feel free to hit me up. I am always here and you'll have all the information that you need to contact me. So that's pretty much it today. I just wanted to let you know that I too struggle with things. I just recently came through this. I had a breakthrough. I feel revived. And you just have to surround yourself with good people that you can trust, because life is hard. Life is not easy. And we're all dealing with something. So I just want you to own it. Be okay with not being okay. Be okay with not being okay. That's part of being a human. That's part of living life. And there's nothing wrong with it. There is nothing wrong with not having it all together, not having it all figured out, not having all the boxes checked off on the list. Who does? There are plenty of people out here in life that don't accomplish or don't meet certain goals until way late in life. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's nobody walking behind you with a clipboard and a checklist. Okay? So be okay with not being okay. Own your feelings and your emotions and reach out and tell those that you know and love and trust, I'm not okay. I need to talk. I need to let this out. I need somebody to talk to. Simple and plain, okay? Well, not really simple, but very plain. And that's it. So I just wanted to thank you for taking your time with me today. I really appreciate you trusting me in this thing called, helping you guide you through this thing called life. If you need me and if you want to reach out to, for any help, guidance, or if you want me to help you seek out the right source for you, I'm always here. I'm definitely here and willing to help you. You can email me at april@lenaspearls.com. Also, you can email me if you have any additional content ideas. If you want to write an email, I do Lena's letters. I've gotten plenty of Lena's letters. Unfortunately, I have not been given permission to share any of them. So that's why you have not seen that series on the channel lately. Also, Candlelight and You, as we know, is sold out. So we're done. I'm looking forward to seeing all of the couples there Sunday. I am looking for June, the month of June, to have our women's brunch. So if you want any information on that, of course, you are subscribed to the channel and follow the channel. But don't forget to actually join our Facebook and our Instagram. That information will be here as well as down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Share this with someone that you know definitely could use this. Also, don't forget to hit the notification bell, because that will be the way you'll get notified when we upload on the channel. All right, so until next time, guys, that's all for today. Take care and be blessed.